My name is Monica, and I am 38 years old, and I have suffered with PTSD since I was 19 years old, um, and depression. It always seemed like a Band-Aid was put on that with I would go to the doctor and they would just say, "Oh, this medication will make you feel better." And they never suggested like therapy or anything like that. And they said if you needed it more than 3 months, then you would have to stay on it forever. And I always needed it past the 3 months. I had such a fear of feeling the way I felt during the PTSD. And my post-traumatic stress came from a very violent gun incident. And that was a very traumatic experience because I felt like that was probably going to be my last my last moment. Once you're kind of exposed to PTSD, it doesn't want to let go of you. When I take the medication, I take it in the morning and then I take it at night as well. Um, when I first took it, the experience was really well. I used one of the videos that's provided, the meditation videos through Joyous, and I actually cried a lot. And it's a good cry because I rarely cry. And I think I really needed to cry. And then I felt no more body pain, like aches in my body, which I love because I have a lot of arthritis in my body, unfortunately. I was not able to find anything to help me with that, Tylenol and all that I don't like. So maybe within the couple days of taking Joyous, I was out gardening. My garden is so much to me, and I love gardening, and I sleep really well. I I I can't believe how well I've slept. This is the best I've slept since my teens, maybe. I can't really remember the last time I slept this good. And I do dream really well too, which is interesting. I'm talking to people, like I normally am a very timid person. Like I know it's hard to believe this, right? Like, but I normally don't like to go out, and I like to hide. I used to be a hider. I like to hide in my home. But now I love socializing, I went to my daughter's school event for the first time. I feel calm and collected and not so reactive. Even my children notice that in me, you know. They say, "Mom, you seem so calm and okay and not so anxious about things." And I want to be that mom and I want to be in the moment. I've struggled with that, staying in the moment. I always say I've lived one foot in the past and one foot in the future, and I just really want to be present. And I love being present, being here with my family. It means so much to me. Like my daughters, I was like, "Oh, mom, I like how much you're wanting to hold me," and because I really had a hard time with touching people, like being close to people, um, or affectionate. Even my husband, like I noticed I'm more affectionate towards him, like even a simple kiss, you know, um, even the names, like my pet names towards my kids, that's coming back. I laugh openly, and I laugh a lot. And I like that. And they notice that. And I think I'm more pleasant to be around. all the medication that I was on, it kind of just weighed me down. It felt heavy, like a blanket over my head. That's the best way. Like I was suffocating. I didn't feel any emotions, and all I felt was pain inside and outside. In here, I just felt heavy all the time. It it made it worse. It made everything worse. I wasn't able to process anything. And I've never processed most of that until now later in life. And with Joyous, I don't feel that anymore. I don't feel like I have to be, I'm aware, more aware, but I don't have to be so on guard. I can take a deep breath and work through it. And I don't have to ignore the trauma anymore. Never thought that I could feel this way. I was afraid because everyone always says, "Oh, you never know." Like, "Oh, that's oh, you can't that's gonna make you crazy." And I thought, no, they're right there with you. Online, you have access. You guys are extremely responsive. You respond right away, very well, and the support is great. And the check-ins, even with the blood pressure, you guys are always monitoring me. I was scared at first, but I was in my safe area. We like to share that on our patient portals. Like, what's your safe area? It could just be your, little yoga mat area where you're safe, and and mine's my garden, and a mat, a yoga mat, and I know I'm safe there. I've learned how you guys dose it is exactly to your body. It's tailored. I can taste food. Like that to me is the biggest thing. Being able to have a, you know, a good relationship with food as well, that's everything for your mental well-being.